So let's get to it so we can get some things accomplished. First of all, let's talk about what we've gone over. First of all, day one was the overview. Again, I'm going to redo that video, but it does at least you can hear what I was doing. You just don't have the walkthrough. So I'm going to redo that. Day two's video is rendering right now. The prompts are added to the workbook for day two. Day three's workbook has been added today. Okay. Day two's video will be done probably by the end of this call. It'll be finished editing and everything. So that'll be up today. Yesterday, we talked about figuring out who that ideal customer avatar is. Through the workbook, it'll have you do a ICA worksheet to just solidify in your head. Make sure you submit your worksheet after you save it. Today, we are going to focus on helping you define the offer that ICA you chose. What is the offer that's going to make them want to buy? What is the result that we're going to be trying to get them? So that's what we're going to be going over today. I want to welcome everybody. Most people don't even last to day two. So congratulations on continuing on, because really the fact of the matter is most people don't succeed, not because they can't do it. It's because they don't do it. If the process is simple and it's like, click this, do that, and you don't do it, but you say you want to succeed, there's a disconnect there. So I can't make people want to succeed. All I can show you is a path forward. So the big promise for today, this is what we're going to do. By the end of today, you will have one clear offer and a simple money path. So you know exactly how someone will pay you for what you do without having to use a funnel or any ads or have a bunch of complicated stuff going on to make it happen. So this is about today. No guessing, no overthinking, just a clear next step on how to create an offer. Day one, we focused on committing to your vision, your dream, your goal, and what that takes, the entrepreneurial mindset, the determination to work through everything no matter what, and the understanding that you're not going to know everything. And the best way to grow is grow together versus trying to figure it out on your own. Figuring out on my own delayed probably my ability to succeed by about 3 years, just stumbling through the market. Because when you're determined to make a vision happen, whether I can afford that $5,000 coaching program or not was not going to stop me. The reason that I felt it was so necessary for me to create a free pathway like this is because most people do have a great idea. They have a great passion for what they want to do, but they can't afford the $5,000, $10,000 expert coaching programs out there. And usually people who have made it to that point aren't really focusing on you because of where they're at. They've upgraded their target audience. So you are left, or people who are starting out are left to no guidance or trying to figure it out on your own. And that's where I stayed a lot of years. And if I can shrink the time from where you're at today to success by just sharing what experience I've been through, that's like reading a book that teaches you from someone that's already been there. That's really why I'm doing this. First thing we're going to focus on is how creating income really works. Income doesn't come from doing a whole lot of things all over the place. Money comes from helping one right person get a result that they are willing to pay for. And what we are going to do is help you today figure out, first of all, we're going to figure out what that offer is, how to build trust with people purchasing your offer, and how to easily collect the money from your offer. or how much they'll pay for the offer. So we're going to consider pricing models. That's what we're going to go over today. So first of all, let's talk about product versus offer. Let me ask you, one product today, if you were to focus on one product today, what would that be for you to promote and get out there? You really believe you can work on this one product for at least a year straight?
For me, it would be I'm a nutritionist. So what I do is I help people to stay on their health regimen. And sometimes they fall off because they forget. So I want to create something that helps them to remember, something to help them with their routines. Because some people, they don't have a routine, and that's where they get veered off course.
So, hold that's great. That was a great answer because what I'm doing is I'm writing that down. These are things that we're going to use to create an offer. Help them to get. So you're saying, can you repeat what that problem is that they're having that you want to help with?
The problem is they forget. They get so busy with life, children, going to work, house chores, they forget. So I say to them, when you wake up in the morning, get your lemon water to kickstart your metabolism. And they're like, oh, geez, I forget. And then I say, you got to take your probiotics to get your gut healthy. And they're like, oh, geez, I forget. So every time it's, I forget. So I want something, a tool that can help them.
Okay. So first of all, product versus offer. A product is, for instance, I have a training course. It has workbooks in it. It has a motivation guide, a workout guide. That's a product that you put together. What an offer is, your product is the main thing. So it's the core thing. And an offer is all the supporting things that you give to increase the perceived value of the core thing. So it's like the bonuses we add. So an offer helps them get to a result. A product is just a thing. So what we're doing is we want to create an offer. Offers give transformation. A product just gives them the tools. So what people are buying is the end result. They're not buying products. They're not buying a training course. They don't care about the training course. They're buying it because they're looking for that training course to give them a result. So it's really important to find out what is their pain points. You already said they forget. Routine is necessary. They need maybe a habit tracker, something like that, some kind of tool. Let's talk about a second problem, maybe that your niche audience is struggling with that you can help them with. You've given them a tool. So, can you create a 4 or 5 video series that's 3-minute to 5-minute videos? And I'll give you a framework. Could you do that where you create value videos that just pretty much talk about why routine is important? So you would make a series of 3 of them, and it would just focus on why routine is important and how the very things you said. You just make a video. I'll give you a framework. It'll be really easy. You just put a hook, which is the title of the video. Story, which is people are struggling. They want to lose weight. They want to be healthy. They want to be nutritious. But the struggle comes in with the routine and the staying on it and being consistent. That's the story. So the hook is the headline. The story, just use your iPhone, tell it in the phone. Then you give them 3 secrets. These are all supposed to be under 3-minute videos. So it's the headline, the scroll stopping headline, the story, then the 3 benefits or secrets or result. So I just call it the 3 secrets because it could be a benefit or result. So, the best way, so now we got our headline, our story, and then you transition. The best way to build routine is number 1, give them that. Number 2, give them that. Just a short sentence. Number 3, give them that. So again, let's go back to the framework. Hook, which is the headline, the story that you tell, and the three benefits will be, or results or tips will be the three secrets. And then the call to action, how that looks. If you use a problem, agitate, solution kind of formula, you state the problem with the headline. Are you struggling to stay consistent with your nutritional goals? Say something like that. That's the headline. That's the problem. Agitate, that's the story. That's where you tell them the story behind the struggle that they're having, which is consistency, maintaining the momentum and the excitement and routine. The three benefits will be tip one, tip two, tip three. Here are some things that'll help you. Just that transition. Keep in mind, these videos are supposed to be anywhere from 1 minute to 3 minutes because we're going to use them as shorts. Okay, so then the call to act. Okay, so you got so it's the headline, the hook line, which is the problem, the story. Yeah, the story is the agitating of the problem, and the solution is your call to action. Type whatever word that is, type nutrition in the comments, and I'll send you this. And then that's where you put your link to whatever nutrition product offer that we're going to build today. So just for your information, any post that you put out there, whether it's a text post or a video post, that framework is the one you use. It's hook, which is a problem, story, which is agitate the problem, solution. Simple. That way you're not straying off into all kinds of tangents in your messaging online. You're sticking to a concept. And you could change that according to whatever it is your pain point is that you're going to focus on. So that's just one. We focused on consistency. Product versus offer, let's say, and let's go with this product versus offer concept. Let's say that the core offer, because you understand that this problem that we're focusing on is going to be routine, consistency, so what we are going to create is a product called we'll GPT it later, but the Nutritionist Guide to Consistency, let's say that, is the Nutritionist Interactive Tracker, because we can build it in not a Canva, but a Trello board and make it like a tracker. You just put AI, you put the words in, and it'll create it. And now they have a digital dashboard tracker thing. So let's just say that's the tool. Let's say we want to sell that tool for $47. Okay. So this $47 tool called the Nutritionist Dashboard Interactive Routine Keeper. We'll fine tune the messaging, but that's what the tool is. $47. 47. Let me write that down. But that's just a product. That's the core offer. In order to make this, number one, you got to increase the perceived value. Perceived value should always be 10 times more than what you're selling it for. So we need to make that perceived value look like $500 because it's $50, let's say. The way you do that is you add bonuses on. Along with this digital dashboard, and then you talk about the benefits of that dashboard, not the features, but the benefits, the things that it will help them do. The bonuses is, here's what I will add in. I will add in your nutritionist guide playbook or something like that. So we create a playbook. So that's bonus number one. Maybe bonus number two can be a tracker. Because right here, all we have is like a dashboard with a bunch of information in it that helps them stay on track, set goals, stuff like that. But let's say that bonus number two is we'll add a tracker to that. So we got bonus number one. Oh, that is bonus number one. Bonus number one is a tracker. that's going to go along with the 40. So we're going to say the tracker, we got to make everything, the perceived value look like $500. So we already got, let's say the tracker is worth 97 bucks. So we got to try to build $400 more value with bonuses. I still think they need a playbook or some kind of ebook version, even if you create it for free in Designer. I think it's called Designer. I'll give you that information. And Designer, you can make even an interactive flip book. So when you put the copy in, it'll make the ebook, design it with graphics, but it'll also make a flip book so they can literally just with their finger. So it's interactive. It makes it look cool. Digital planner. And then the bonus is a tracker and bonus number playbook or interactive guide. Okay, so we got that. The best way to create the bonuses is to think about the pain points. Ask chat, what would be the pain points that I can create bonuses for that would help people who are struggling with being able to stay consistent with their nutrition regimen? The question we're asking is to give me ideas for bonuses to add to the main core offer. Based on pain points. Just see what it comes up with.
I put it back to you just so it is what you wanted me to put in. Give me ideas to add to the main core offer based on the pain point of not being able to stay on track with nutrition goals.
Say bonuses. Give me 3 bonuses I can add to increase the perceived value to $500 and tell them that the core offer is 47. And the core offer is a digital planner. Perceived value with bonuses that equal $500 value. I'll use
And let me put that the planner is $47 point of not being able to stay on track with nutrition goals. I said 3 ideas. Do you want 5 ideas?
Yeah, 3. Let's go with the 3 first. That might be good enough.
Okay. So here we go.
What kind of ideas to give you?
Bonus number 1. The Get Back on Track Reset Guide Value Anchor $27 to $47. What it includes: a 3 to 5 days simpler reset plan, meals, hydration mindset. I fell off track script, what to do the next day, emotional eating interruption checklist, guilt-free recovery framework. Bonus number 2 is weekly done for you nutrition rhythm. 12-week guide, value $47 to $97. What it includes: 12 weekly focus themes like protein week, hydration week, gut health week. 3 tiny habit goals per week. Reflection plus planner prompt that plugs into your digital planner. Simple food swaps example it gives for busy women. Why it raises perceived value. This removes decision fatigue and overwhelm. And then bonus number 3, motivation and accountability toolkit. It includes 30 short motivation cards to lock screen affirmation on the phone. Identify.
That's actually a good
So that one.
All 3 of them, because we're going to add all 3 now. Keep in mind, you're not going to put the value price that they said. What we're doing is just getting an idea of what the bonus is. We don't want to overwhelm them. 3 is enough. So they get the digital planner. The offer is, and when you get your digital planner, I'll throw in, name each of those. We'll simplify the explanation of what each of those is. And those will be the 3 bonuses. Later on, you would take each of those bonuses and ask chat to create that for you. That's the process.
Okay, ask it to create these. Okay.
Each of them after. So now your offer is, your core offer is your digital planner. Name it. You guys pick a name for it. You want a proprietary name to it that's yours. That distinguishes it from everybody else's out there. But also, too, the bonus is not only are you going to get this $47 planner, but to help you succeed is the messaging you would use for the bonuses. I want you to succeed. I'm going to add in and then list those 3 bonuses just as the offer stack. Number 1, I'm gonna give you this. Don't go into detail about what it is, just hype it up. It's this, and it helps you do this, just 1 sentence. Bonus number 2, it's this, and it helps you do this. Bonus number 3, it's this, and it helps you do this. All of those 3 things plus the digital planner is what gets them to the result that they're looking for, which is consistency in their nutrition regimen. If that's the result we're focusing on, that's this offer right here would be the offer. The next thing you would do is name the offer. So after you've created the idea, you just put the core product is the digital planner for $47. 1 sentence about the name of it and what it does for them. This digital planner helps you too. That would be off the core offer. Then, in order to help you be successful in your endeavors in staying consistent, I'm going to add these bonuses on that'll give you another $500 in value. You don't necessarily have to say that, but that's the thinking. I'm going to add these on that will help you get to where you're trying to go, which is bonus number 1. This helps you too. So it would be the name of the bonus and what it does for them. That's how the messaging would go.
Okay.
So we would have chat, and I'm going to have prompts in the workbook that will do all this for you. So you just follow the guide, do each step, and the prompts will guide you through at least so you can get a basis of understanding of what you're doing. And then you can venture out into making, because this is just one product. You can make, with nutrition, you can make a variety of these kind of $47 products. You can make them in a day. Then you go post them to Offer Lab because they said it's in the afternoon when the ASU thing. But back, I'm sorry, I have ADD, so I get all distracted. Oh, the digital planner. We're going, what was I just saying?
We were talking about this is what it's going to help you do,
Right.
the name of it, and like
Okay, so my suggestion would be to, after you've created, just write it down, $47 digital planner, bonus number 1, this, bonus number, so you could visually see it. And then what I would do is I would ask ChatGPT to give me 5 names to call this digital planner. First of all, you need a proprietary name for the digital planner. Then if you don't like the names of the bonuses that they gave you, I would ask it to give you 5. I always ask it, give me 5 so that, and do it for each one at a time. Give me 5 names. So you might see a better name and you could just throw that as the product name. So the bonuses. Then you would ask chat to help you form a so that you can sentence. You would ask chat to do that for each of the product names. So now you got your value proposition. You have your $47 offer. You have the bonuses that's going to make them almost be dumb if they don't want to buy, because this is going to help you get what you want. And when we go over Offer Lab, we could literally tomorrow have this up on Offer Lab. You can literally go through the nutrition and the vitamins and all the things, the physical products, and you can add them as upsells into this. So like when we get on Offer Lab tomorrow, let's say tomorrow we just focus on posting this digital idea to the platform. Now, we don't have to launch it live, but you can have it up there. You can go back and then have chat create the documents, but the framework you've already got. When you post things on Offer Lab and you're not using a funnel, it will create the funnel for you. All you need to know is this core information. What is the offer name and what are the bonuses that you're giving? If you have that information, we can have it create a funnel, get it out there. You don't have to publish it live. Go back to ChatGPT, have it create each of the bonuses, and I'd say a Google Doc, and use that as a link that you give them with their bonuses in it.
Okay.
We'll talk about that tomorrow. on how to list this offer. And this is just a practical way to show you. It doesn't mean it'll be the offer that you're going to go with. It's just to put you through the action steps to show you how you would go about doing it, whether it's this product, the next product, and the next product. The way to win is the person who puts out the most offers wins. So if you get a process down that just helps you come up with an offer, come up with the bonuses that are aligned with that offer, and just start. I try to put a new offer on Offer Lab once a week, see what clicks. Somebody gonna look in the search in the marketplace and be like, oh, that's it. Then the benefit is on the back after they purchase your $47 thing through the Offer Lab link. Let's say somebody purchases it. It can go to an upsell. You can choose from other people's vitamins and give them a physical product. There's all kinds of options. That's a difference between having a product, which is your digital planner, versus creating an offer that is holistically helping them get to where. So the offer is the bonuses that help them get the result. Okay, so we're just going as a test, a prototype kind of idea to walk you through the process. Tomorrow, we're going to post this offer to Offer Lab, and then you're going to post in the community under the certified offers that I just posted my new offer to Offer Lab, explain a little bit, write a paragraph about yourself to introduce why this product matters to you for helping people. And you put a post like that out, you put it on Offer Lab's community, put it in my community, people will see you in your journey. But when you take that very same post, you just repurpose it. You don't have to rewrite the same post. You just take that post and put it everywhere now. It's just that there's different agendas. When you post it to Offer Lab, it's mainly to let people know, because there's different messaging. So the post to Offer Lab is to let other Offer Lab members know I got a new offer out there. I'm paying 65% of purchase price. So that's what it's going to be under the certified offers on Offer Lab. Then you're going to take that same post, have ChatGPT reframe it for social media. The CTA for social media is come join. If you haven't built your community yet, to go to the purchase link, which will be the link that you make up in the corner once you publish it. So you'll send them to the link to get the planner. Social media is to get people to purchase the planner. The one on Offer Lab is to let the Offer Lab members know I have something you can promote. Two different frames, but it's a way to get your thing out there. Then now you got not just the promotion of your efforts, you can leverage their efforts. And all you got to do is put a good enough message, show some emotion behind why this matters to you and what you help people do, explain the struggle that people are going through, make it resonate with the people that would be interested in that offer, or people that would want to they also are nutritionists, or in their niche is nutrition, and they believe that your $47 offer is a great offer to put in front of their vitamin thing. So there's all kinds of ways, and we can put out when we go to day 4, when we talk about, oh, that's tomorrow. When we talk about how to leverage Offer Lab with this offer, we will be talking about how to position each post in the market, because different frames for social media and Offer Lab and wherever else you find nutrition people, because we're going to find where they're at and put this hook in front of them.
Okay, so the first one is for Offer Lab, and that is to tell other affiliates, hey, I have this really cool offer that I want you to promote.
It
And
would
then
be
the
more smoother than that. I would say that we would share it like a win. And I just created this offer. You want to put your emotion, you don't want to sound like you're pushing them to a sale. You want them to feel a reason to promote. So you tell them, over the last couple of years, I've been helping people with this nutrition, blah, blah, blah. And the struggle that I've been finding that they're going through, and I'm sure that many others go through, is this: staying consistent. This planner helps people going through that. It's a great thing for you to promote because I'm paying 65% or whatever number we come up with tomorrow for the percentage. So and we'll ask ChatGPT, there'll be a prompt for that, but ChatGPT will ask them to write a post to the Offer Lab community sharing the win of launching my new digital planner offer on Offer Lab and ask ChatGPT, please make the post, talk about why it matters, problem, agitate, solution. PAS is what I tell it. So all that I'll tell you tomorrow. That Offer Lab has that messaging because what you're looking for is promoters who want to go on that mission with you. Then social media, the objective is to, because the objective is what matters. The objective when you post on social media is to get curiosity. So you don't want to give them details. You want to make it hooky, like clickbait, but not clickbait, but you want to make it like sexy messaging that would make people want to see, hey, let me see what's up with this digital planner thing and just click onto the link. But the funnel itself should do the selling. But at least if you get the click, you can collect the email address and everything.
So the email addresses is collected through the click in offer lab.
When they click in to purchase your offer, they have to
Right.
put in their email address to make the purchase. Whether they purchase or not, even to get on Offer Lab, they would have to put in their email address.
Okay. And how do I get a hold of those
That is
leads?
something we are going to go through in the Offer
Okay.
Lab thing.
Okay.
So that's what we're going to focus on tomorrow, which is pretty much listing your offer and leveraging the Offer Lab platform. Let's see. Okay, the next thing we were going to talk about is pricing for profit. But we already defined that just in our brainstorming together. We already got the pricing done. When you understand your pricing, it actually gives you confidence in promoting your offer because you know that you've really thought it out. You know that this can get them this result. You're confident in that and that the bonuses that you're giving is going to aid them. This is a great value for them. And if they can get consistency, that result is worth paying 47 bucks for, kind of thing. If you want, you can throw in a free 20-minute motivation call or something as a bonus, something where they can pick up the phone or do a Zoom call, a free Zoom, call it a motivation session or something where they get face-to-face interaction with you. Those are always good to throw on any offer, some kind of face-to-face, help them find out where they're at. That's a good thing. But the intention of the call is to find out where they're at and how you can position other services you offer.
Okay.
So that I would always add some kind of face-to-face Zoom call as a bonus. I'm going to give you 30-minute build your consistency call. You got to remember everything's got to have a proprietary name. So we're going to say create your consistency call. This is a free 30-minute call where we will find out where you're at and help you map out a path forward, something like that.
Okay.
So we got the pricing, mapping your money path. Now, mapping your money path is pretty much about thinking through where it is your ideal customer first sees you and mapping out the process of when they see your link on social media. Let's say you put that post that's reframed for social media cold audience. We'll put that prompt in there, but it's for social media cold audience. We take the Offer Lab one and reframe it with ChatGPT. ChatGPT gives you one to throw out to social media. That post goes to purchasing the planner. Okay, so they're going to click the link in the comments. Think about the customer journey. You put the post, hey, I just blah, blah, blah. I've seen people struggle. Here are 3 tips that can help you. If you would like more support, check out this planner. Click the link in the comments post. When they click the link in the comments, customer journey we're focusing on, they click, they are now in your Offer Lab funnel that now presents your $47 planner and its bonuses, right? When they get to the funnel that we're creating with OfferLab. Mapping out your money path means what are you going to do with them once they either purchase? So you need to figure out what messaging you will send them through email for two different target audience. People who purchased, obviously, you're going to want to send them a thank you, a confirmation of your order, assurance they're in the right place, and that you look forward to helping them, and then their next steps. That's called a deliverable email. So this is how they get the thing they bought. So that's part of the money path. They purchase. The money path now requires you to write a 3 email sequence, which is the deliverable, a welcome message, and then a next step message. That's something that we will do in the process of building out your funnel. Those emails are how we are going to ask them questions about where they're at, push them towards a face-to-face call as a next step. The sooner you can get them on a call, the sooner you can talk to them and get them to understand where you could help them more. Part of this process is building what's called an offer ladder, $47 offer. So hypothetically, let's say we want to give them an upsell. Let's make an upsell $249. Let's just throw a number out there. So let's say they click on the planner, they get it. Yes, they purchase. Hey, the funnel says, hey, before you go, I wanted to offer you this. Some people are ready for it if it's not for you, but I as someone who wants to help you, whatever that messaging is, felt the need to at least offer you more support if you need it. And that's where you would offer your $247 or $299 offer, which will include enhanced services that we will figure out later. But your $249 upsell will be based off this digital planner, but enhanced services. For instance, maybe you can do a once a week momentum call. Make sure they're staying on track. Maybe you can do a 2-hour workshop. Those are ideas for the $247 upsell. What I would do is ask chat so you could plan ahead your money path. I would ask chat just to have in your path of development. Can you please help me define an upsell offer that will go anywhere from 250 to 500 bucks? Because you haven't quite defined the price yet, but at least it'll be keep you thinking towards the next money. Because the only reason people stop buying from you is you do one of two things. You piss them off, they're gone. Or you stop selling to them. People will keep buying from you if you keep selling something to them, especially if everything you've done with them, they have gotten results from. So let's say they don't get the digital planner, but don't take you up on an upsell. They say, no, thanks, I'm not interested right now. Guess what? Those emails that you're going to have in the background that are automated, by the way, we will add on a upsell series, which will tell them the benefits. It'll be a 3 email series that will tell them the benefits of the $249 to $500 upsell program that we'll call it something. The Momentum Accelerator program, which really just builds off the first one. So let's say we call it the Momentum Accelerator program. We would all the 3 email process, and this is just a different email series. We would ask chat to create a 3 email series that pushes them back to the upsell. Because let's say people go to the funnel, they purchase the $47 offer, or they don't purchase it. No, this would only be on the people who purchase it. They would continually, at least for the next couple weeks, get an email every few days that would push them back to that upgrade offer. It's already automated. You already created. So that's going to be part of your money path. These are things that I'm going to help you create throughout as after you post it, that will be the next thing we will work on is you're creating the email sequences and getting them set up so that when people opt in, it'll target the people who didn't purchase. Let's say they went to your funnel, put their email address in, but then abandoned cart. they didn't purchase, we will also ask ChatGPT to create a 3-day email abandoned cart sequence, and it will only go to the people who viewed it but didn't purchase. And that abandoned cart sequence will be, each one will talk about a benefit of this planner. So one main core benefit each email, but those 3 abandoned cart sequences will always, the CTA will be to push them back to the $47 planner. So you throw that into the automation. So now you got a little bit of an ecosystem where you got a $47 offer, a $250 to a $500 offer. Other people may or may not be promoting it. You could actually create a campaign where the people on OfferLab that have already asked to promote anything, you can send them emails letting them know that I'm doing this, or you can keep in contact with your promoters and let them know that I added on a $247 offer so you can make more. I'm giving 50% on the 247 or whatever that is. And then keep in mind, it's an offer ladder. You don't stop there. Once you get that in place, we build you the next high ticket offer, which would be $500 to $1,000, which would be maybe a done for you. We'll figure out some kind of, there is $1,000 offer you can make that people will buy that'll go in alignment with this. And it'll be just attached to the back of the funnel. And you just build out like that. That's how I built all my funnels. Start out with low ticket. Before OfferLab, you just had to do it with funnels. With OfferLab, you don't need a funnel. Funnels will make it better, but you don't need one. And at some point, I'm actually probably starting next week going to start teaching basic funnelology to my community members, because Russell just ran that 1 comma club. He's actually running it right now, where he's helping people get to their first $1,000. Because I'm a ClickFunnels ambassador, I'm part of that process. So whatever Russell's doing, I model that in my community to make sure I'm in alignment with what he's doing. And the 1 comma club offer teaches people the process of how to get to their first $1,000 online. Sure, be ahead because I've already worked with you, but this is what Russell's teaching to the newcomers.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
This is amazing stuff.
so I'm going to be teaching the funnel process, because you can do this in OfferLab, but if you had a funnel where all the automations and everything could be in one place, then it clicks over to OfferLab. Not only have you captured their email addresses, you don't have to add on Zapier or anything like that. You can literally just deal with that one funnel link and promote that, because it's going to do everything else. You can literally put your courses in there. So that's all later, but you could see, I want you to be able to see that this is not going to stop at a $47 offer. It's never meant to. It's just a way to penetrate the market. So we're going to map out your
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, we're going to map out your money path as we go along. But that's what to look forward to. So right now, you have what most people don't, is at least you have an idea of a simple offer you can start out with and test your skill set. And it's just not the skill set of building an offer that people will want to buy. It's a skill set of communicating the value of your offer in the marketplace.
You hold a moment, or you can continue. I
No,
just
no,
know
no.
someone at the door.
Go
Okay?
ahead, check.
Thank you, Renee.
Hey, what's up, man?
Johnny, I'm going to be there in about an hour.
Okay.
He's a mess. Anyway, okay. So mapping the money path is what we're going to be doing right now. We've mapped out how to get some what I call right now money. Right now, you are where most people aren't. People who are out in the marketplace don't even have this amount of clarity. They're just, not that I'm knocking them, they don't know what they don't know. But the fact is, people, when they get into doing online marketing, are just doing whatever they think is the best thing. But when you know what you're doing is the right thing, and you got a plan and you understand what steps you can do to move forward, changes, because you don't spend 3 years in the marketplace trying to figure it out. You can go directly to the plan. That's the benefit, condenses the time of the learning process. So you're
Well,
way ahead of most people. You have a clear offer, a simple money path, and you're not guessing. You have an idea of what we're doing first. It's just a matter of fine tuning and gaining the skill set.
you know what? Maybe I can speak to you offline because that's where I need to get to. I don't have a lot of time on my side. But because I'm switching careers. So I need to speak to you offline because I know this program is going to be put on
That
this
will be
side.
great. Most of the people I help are in that situation. You have the determination and you see a pathway. It's just a matter of implementation. Implementation does not mean you got to do everything at once. This process has worked for people because it's not dependent on you doing all these things quickly, and it's really understanding concept, each one at a time. So if your homework, and usually it's only 3 steps, if doing those, then they're really milestone things. So it's not everything, it's 3 steps a day for 5 days. Even if you don't finish all those steps in the 5 days, you still can go in a workbook and work it. When you finish that at your own pace, and you seem like a determined, and you would use your time in a very efficient manners, the time that you do have. If you were to take that workbook and just start from the pregame and just go through each of those until the end, it doesn't mean that you got to finish the 5 days by Friday. It means that you now are going through a process that has been curated for people in your situation that has worked before, because you can only do so much with time allotted. There's only 24 hours a day. If you got a job right now, money, income that's coming in is money that you should sustain. Nobody's saying quit your job, but this is a process to build a path of income while you're transitioning out of whatever you're in. We will set up a time to discuss that, because that's very important that I help you understand how you can make this move as quickly as possible with your time constraints. So what I would suggest on that same link to make an appointment, please use that. Put it on the
Okay.
calendar. Next week, I just have Wednesday meetups. So maybe we can get to a point where you can be on the hot seat on Wednesday and we just work.
Because I need someone like a mentor with me there holding my hand and I'm learning because I'm soaking it all up.
And
But I just
would
need,
love to be that one. And like I said, I'm doing this because I want to see you succeed. I'm not asking anything. I want to see you succeed. And I want to help the people that are helping themselves. And people like you, how can I not want to show you what it is? Because you'll do something with it. A lot
I'm
of
sure
people I
will.
invest my energy in. And though it doesn't make me feel bad for me or frustrated for me, I know what I know. I'm trying to help them. I feel bad for them because I know that they gave up way too soon. People that stick with it, and if I did and stumbled around for 3 years, anybody can do it with a path where they don't have to stumble around. Okay,
Thank you.
there will be
My,
I got to go get my brother. Workbook in the classroom. Download it's a sick workbook, so you don't have to download it again. Go to the workbook. You can work on day 3. It'll have your offer creator sheet, worksheet. So just do the homework. Make sure you hit the pin post, put in whether you hear a replay, answer the question, and then go back and start it pregame and do that in your free time. City in the Offer Lab community, what you learned today.
okay. Okay. For sure. I will. Thank you so much. You're the best.
I'll be seeing you tomorrow.
Yes. Tomorrow, Thursday. Yes. Tomorrow.
Thanks. Look for the video from yesterday, video for today, and the recap.
Okay. Great. I'll get my homework done. I've just been busy, but at least I answered the questions.
The fact that you're here on these calls gives you the insight. You can work on your side. The workbook is to help you do it on the side.
All righty. You take care now.
You have a great
Thanks.
day.